Hey there! Would you like to get this free ebook, Stop Dieting, Start Living Light? It's super easy.
Just watch this video all the way to the end, tap the like button, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel.
Then click the link below and fill out a quick form, and you'll soon receive your free ebook directly in your email. By doing this, you're helping our community grow and share science-based wellness with more people. Thank you for being part of Health and Wellness for All.
Most of us grew up hearing that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, that skipping it would make us tired, slow down our metabolism, and even lead to weight gain. But today, science tells a very different story. Recent clinical studies and meta-analyses show that skipping breakfast, when done strategically, can actually help accelerate fat loss. It's not magic, it's biology, discipline, and understanding how your body truly uses energy. Your body doesn't shut down just because you delay your first meal. In fact, when researchers compared adults who were told to eat breakfast with those who were told to skip it, they found no significant difference in metabolism or total energy expenditure. The people who skipped breakfast didn't gain fat or overeat later. Instead, they consumed fewer calories overall throughout the day. In other words, skipping breakfast didn't make them hungrier, it made their metabolism more efficient. By skipping breakfast, you simply remove one opportunity to eat, and every eating opportunity is a chance to overeat. Studies show that people who eat breakfast tend to consume hundreds more calories per day than those who skip it. Hunger hormones also adapt. Within a few days, your body learns that the first meal comes later, and morning hunger fades naturally. You're not fighting your body, you're retraining it. The simplicity of skipping breakfast also matters. Many intermittent fasting strategies are built on this idea. By compressing your eating window, you eliminate constant decisions about snacks, calories, and timing. It's easier to follow, and consistency, not perfection, is what drives fat loss. That's why studies comparing intermittent fasting with traditional calorie restriction often find equal or even better results with fasting. People can stick to it longer. But here's a crucial point. Skipping breakfast doesn't mean eating late at night. Meal timing matters. Research on time-restricted eating, where people consume all their meals between late morning and late afternoon, has shown improved insulin sensitivity, lower blood pressure, and better blood sugar control even without weight loss. Eating earlier in the day and finishing dinner by early evening aligns with your circadian rhythm and enhances metabolic efficiency. So, if you skip breakfast, don't make up for it by snacking at midnight. The goal is a focused eating window that supports your natural biological clock. You may have heard that breakfast eaters are leaner, but those studies are merely observational. People who eat breakfast tend to have other healthy habits. They exercise more, smoke less, and have more structured routines. When scientists isolate the breakfast factor in controlled trials, that advantage disappears. In other words, it's not breakfast that keeps them slim, it's their lifestyle as a whole. Skipping breakfast naturally fits into a gentle form of intermittent fasting, typically the 16-8 or 14-10 pattern, 16 or 14 hours of fasting and 8 or 10 hours of eating. The secret isn't starvation, it's consistency. When your eating window shortens, your total calorie intake drops naturally. And as your body adapts, it becomes more efficient at burning stored fat during the fasting period. That said, skipping breakfast isn't for everyone. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, underweight, or taking medications such as insulin, talk to your doctor first. If you train intensely in the early morning, a small pre-workout snack might help with performance. And if skipping breakfast leaves you dizzy or ravenous, this strategy isn't for you. Remember, it's a tool, not an obligation. For most healthy adults, the best way to start is gradually. On the first few days, delay your first meal until about 10:30 or 11 a.m. Before that, drink water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. Try to finish dinner by 7 p.m. Over time, your body will adapt. Then, maintain a 7 to 8 hour eating window. Prioritize protein in your first meal, about 30 to 45 grams, to stabilize hunger and preserve muscle. Combine it with fiber and colorful vegetables. Avoid ultra-processed foods and focus on natural, satisfying meals. In the second week, try finishing dinner a little earlier, around 6 or 6:30 p.m., to maximize metabolic benefits. If your fat loss stalls, slightly reduce calories on 2 days per week while keeping the same eating window. Studies show this alternating approach works as well as traditional calorie restriction. When it's time to eat, start with protein: eggs, Greek yogurt, lean chicken, or a protein shake. Add fibrous vegetables or fruit and healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. Have carbs near your workouts when your body can use them best. On rest days, keep them moderate. And don't forget hydration. Thirst often disguises itself as hunger. What about exercise? You can train fasted if you feel fine, or have a small pre-workout snack, such as a protein shake and a piece of fruit. Research shows that with adequate protein intake and strength training, intermittent fasting preserves lean mass just as effectively as traditional diets. There's also a psychological advantage: fewer decisions. One less meal means one less chance to break your plan. You start your day clear and focused, not thinking about food. Now, let's tackle the breakfast myth. For decades, people claimed that eating breakfast controls hunger. But controlled studies show the opposite. Breakfast eaters don't eat less at lunch or dinner. They usually end up consuming more calories overall. That's why modern nutrition guidelines now consider breakfast optional, not essential. And what about social life? If your family enjoys breakfast on Sundays, join them. Just balance the rest of your day by keeping dinner light. What matters most is weekly consistency. You can even enjoy breakfast foods later in the day. There's no rule saying pancakes or omelets must be eaten in the morning. In the first few days, it's normal to feel hungry around 9 a.m. Increase protein and fiber at dinner, drink more water, and give your body time to adjust. If you train early and feel weak, have a light snack before and continue fasting afterwards. And if you find yourself overeating at night, plan more filling, protein-rich meals with vegetables to avoid unnecessary snacking. After 2 weeks, most people start to notice results. The scale begins to drop, typically 1 to 2 pounds per week at first. Energy levels rise, mental clarity improves, and sleep often gets deeper. The secret isn't deprivation, it's structure. Fewer meals, smarter timing, and consistent patterns. Science strongly supports this. Meta-analyses published in journals like BMJ show that breakfast eaters consume more calories and lose less weight than those who skip it. Studies from the University of Bath confirm that skipping breakfast doesn't slow metabolism, and research on time-restricted eating demonstrates metabolic improvements even without calorie counting. Altogether, the evidence points in the same direction. Breakfast is not essential for a healthy metabolism or effective fat loss. To sum it up, skip breakfast most days, but stay hydrated in the morning. Eat within a 7 to 8 hour eating window, ideally between late morning and early evening. Start with protein and fiber, train regularly, avoid ultra-processed foods, and focus on consistency. It's not about rigidity, it's about intention. Skipping breakfast won't melt fat overnight, but it can simplify your life and help your body tap into its natural fat-burning rhythm. The best evidence shows that breakfast is not mandatory and that skipping it, if it fits your lifestyle, can be an effective, sustainable fat loss strategy. When done right, skipping breakfast isn't deprivation, it's freedom. It's about regaining control of your hunger, your schedule, and your health. So, tomorrow morning, while everyone rushes to make cereal and toast, you can simply smile, sip your coffee, and know your body is already working for you, burning fat, resetting your metabolism, and bringing you closer to the best version of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next uploads. Share this video with someone who's also looking for a healthier and more balanced life. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.
Hi. Before you go, don't forget to grab your free ebook packed with simple, science-based wellness tips that really work. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and click the link below. Stay healthy. See you soon.